The Independent on Sunday now, and among the growing list of things young people won't do, we find voting, Lewis.
Yes, this is the great election turnoff, the true scale of millennials and Gen Zs who won't vote. I don't know how old these people are, but they're within the voting age thing, but that's the youngest people.
Millennials is 83, 82 onwards, something like that?
I don't know. I can't keep track of it. I was the first, we were the first one, boomers, and then there was nothing between boomers.
I think Kerry and I are probably Gen Z.
Gen X.
Gen X. Did that come next?
Yeah. I might have said Gen
I think there was like a 20-year delay before that term came. Anyway. No. Don't argue with me. I have to.
You agreed with me a few moments ago.
I said I'm not going to agree with you with everything.
I mean, do the story if you can.
Yeah. The truth is, it says basically 40% of these young people are not voting, and the truth is, you don't need to vote. It's like what happened in America in the 1960s or something. What Jesse Jackson found out that 5 million black people in the South were not voting, and he said if we get those people to vote, then we will win the state houses in Alabama and Georgia, whatever. And he went down there, huge fundraising thing, and he got people to vote.
Statistically speaking,
yeah,
though,
particularly
but here's
the news.
Go on.
Here's the punchline.
That feels the punchline. There's a punchline.
It's not really a punchline, but here's the finish thing: is that all the white people, the white racists, saw, oh my God, look at my black neighbor going out to vote, and they went out to vote too, and there was no change. So
it made no difference.
It made no difference.
I'm not sure. Yeah, and I'm sure that story's true. But I think, particularly in the UK, and particularly with Gen Z, I think Labour are probably hoping that Gen Z get out there, because Gen Z, young people in their early 20s, they're really not. Statistically, they don't go out and vote Conservatives. They're not ready for that yet. They will come. I'm sure more.
No, they're more likely to vote Labour, and it's also a reason why Labour wanted to reduce the voting age to 16. Of course, that would also be in their favour.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost certainly. The story is the true scale of millennials, it says here, and Gen Z who won't vote. I didn't know there was a fake scale of millennials who won't vote, but I'd like to believe there was, yeah. This is interesting as well. This research carried out by, would you say that's Techne or Techne UK?
Yeah, Techne.
It starts by saying around 4 in 10 people, 41%.
That's 4.1 in 10 people, then, isn't it?
Who's writing this? So there's a lot of young people. But look, I know a lot of people believe that everyone should vote, but I've never been a believer in that, and no one's ever given me a good reason why they should. I think apathy is a vote. I think if it's like complaining people don't go and see a show, it's like, well, the show's not attracting people then.
You do have to give the young people something to vote for. If they are completely uninspired, well, they're not going to vote Tories, I don't think. But if they are entirely uninspired by what's on offer, then they have every right not to vote. I mean, I would encourage everybody to vote for obvious reasons. I think it's important. I think we're in a difficult period for the UK. But do you know what? I look at this as a 44-year-old man, someone who's been voting for 20-odd years, and there's nothing exciting about this whatsoever.
About this election?
No, for me, I don't think it is.
I think there is something exciting, but people shouldn't be forced to vote. It's a way for them to. It's like being registered for the COVID lockdown thing. It's like people don't want to be registered. Maybe they don't want to know that.
Oh, I've met people who shouldn't vote.
And people who shouldn't vote.
I've met a few of those.
And do you know something? It's not going to change a single thing.
Well, we'll leave it on that.